Hello everyone, it's Matt from Friendlyworks here to tell you about this, the wet hair puzzle. So this is actually the first ever puzzle that I've produced a run of. It's made out of laser cut acrylic, and the goal is pretty simple, just to find the coin hidden inside of this thing. Now I'll admit, I don't have a track record of rating my own puzzle designs in terms of difficulty. So I've gone ahead and given this one an 8 out of 10. Even though it's only 3 steps to solve. So the first run of this puzzle was an edition of 20, all available for sale on the Friendlyworks website. So if you're interested in trying to solve it yourself, check over there to see if it's still available. If it's not, I'll likely make it again, so stay tuned for that. Now I made this puzzle entirely with my Glowforge laser cutter. And I love that thing because it's super simple, small enough to use in my apartment. I don't have a workshop or anything. And very, very easy to use. If you are interested in making puzzles like these or just in laser cutting in general, check out the referral link in the description where you can get 500 buckaroos off of a pro model or $250 off of a plus model, which I wish I had done because that's a lot of smackas. Okay, so after this quick spoiler warning, I'm going to give you some clues on how to solve this if you're a little stumped. If that doesn't help, well, the full-on solution at the end. Okay, so, clues. The first clue is to read the instructions again. Now, I'm sure you did this, of course you did, but just in case, give them another read. Second clue is what is this puzzle made of, and why? What can that tell you? Third and final clue. Why is this puzzle called wet hair? Now, hopefully those clues helped you get over some speed bumps along the way, maybe inspired you to try something a little different, think outside the box, but if not, here's how you solve the darn thing. Okay, so let's open this. Let's go back through the clues. First was, read the instructions. You'll notice that one of the instructions is that tools, external tools, are allowed for this puzzle, except for unscrewing it, which is very uncommon for a sequential discovery puzzle. Usually the tools are all hidden inside or doesn't need any tools at all. This one lets you use them. I wonder why. Well, the second clue asked you what it's made out of. Well, as I said before, it's made out of laser cut acrylic. You can see the front is made out of opaque black and gold, but the back layers are clear, but you still can't see through them. There's still a blockage in the way. So, that brings us to the final question. Why is it called wet hair? See all these droplets here? It looks like I can see through this layer, and I can use external tools. Maybe we dry the hair. Now this is going to be a little noisy, so I'm just going to fast forward here real quick. Well, look at that. There's a layer of thermosensitive film in between these two clear layers of acrylic. And when you heat it up to a temperature of around 28 degrees Celsius, 2830, 86, 85, 86 Fahrenheit, it goes transparent. And underneath that, you can see there's a little maze, and that's the sound of the ball you might be hearing. At the end of this maze, there's a wider hole. It's a little easier to see in person than on the camera, but you need to guide this ball bearing all the way through the maze down to this final little hole. So let's go over, down, and over again, up, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, down, and you can barely tell, but the ball is right there, right in the corner there, and we just slide it over, and it falls into the center hole. Before, and you can actually see this if we flip it over, when you press the neck, nothing happens, right? But when it's flipped this way and the ball gets into the final chamber, the neck can finally reach a tray all the way up here. There's a little hole in the middle, the ball fills the hole, press the neck, and this tray is revealed. Pull it open, and you got the coin. And that's it. Puzzle is solved. Now, to reset the puzzle, all you gotta do is put it back vertically so that the ball can fall down. Close the tray. So the ball bearing is still in the chamber where you can push it out. In order to get it back to the maze layer, just flip it over and tilt it over here so that it goes into the maze and out of the whole area. And now the ball is up here in the maze, so you can just unsolve it to get it back to the beginning. Now you've done all you need to do to reset this. It'll take some time for the temperature of the thermochromatic sheet to go back down to a level where it becomes opaque. If you really want to speed it up, you can chuck it in the freezer. That's what I do when I'm testing. And that's the wet hair puzzle. If you enjoyed this puzzle, feel free to subscribe or leave a comment down below on your thoughts. We'll have new puzzles uploaded as they become available. You can get behind the scenes sneak peeks over on our Instagram, friendly.works, and stay tuned for more. See you later.